What's up, guys? Blue Moon Mining here, and I am done testing the three Jazz miners. I actually have one sitting over here, and then the other two are back in their boxes down there. But a lot of people are probably going to be questioning why. Why am I getting rid of some newer hardware and buying older hardware? And necessarily, I didn't technically buy these. These were given to me, and all I have to do is cover the shipping cost. So I got four X4Qs for free. I just have to pay the shipping cost, which I'm going to be doing here shortly. I just need to start getting some paychecks in. As everyone knows, I was out of a job. I got a job, so I gotta start getting paid. I gotta pay rent, and then I'll pay that and all the other bills I got. So, yes, I'm getting rid of a lot of newer stuff because I have kind of a grudge with all the new miners that are coming out lately. And my grudge is that they're extremely unprofitable. A lot of these new ASICs are just being released as quick as possible, and like these Aleo ASICs, or however you want to say, Aleo, whatever you call it. This AE2 is making what, 24 bucks a day. Give it a month, it'll be making you like $2 a day. And as we all know, the only algorithms that stay profitable is usually SHA-256 and Scrypt. Now, why am I buying Jazz miners? Well, the third other option for profitable ASICs is usually ET hash, or it should be called ETC hash now, because Ethereum obviously abandoned the proof of work or the proof of work protocol. They kind of just said, screw the miners. We don't care about them. We want them off, and we're gonna go ruin our blockchain. So let them do that. But as you can see, the X44P, it's not released yet, but it's still making pretty decent chunk of change. And Ethereum Classic can, sorry, I'm really shaky today. Ethereum Classic can, and I'm not saying that it can't, I'm just saying it can, not financial advice, increase in value and make it more profitable. It just needs to have better adoption. Obviously, a lot of the adoption for Ethereum Classic moved over to Ethereum when Ethereum was made. So there's not a lot of people using Ethereum Classic for those NFTs and building Web3 and all that stuff. And I don't know if it's entirely possible, but it could be possible. I haven't really looked into it, but it's literally just an old Ethereum, and the only reason it went away is because I think it had an attack, so they moved away. So every time you look at a profitability scale, you see SHA for 256, you see Scrypt, and every now and then you'll see a couple of ASIC miners for ET hash that are making money. All the Aleo ones are just bullshit. They'll be gone in God knows how long, because they're just a gimmick, in my opinion. It's just a ASIC mining gimmick. They just want to release these ASIC miners as a quick cash grab so they can sell, make money, abandon the project, and the project tanks, screwing everyone that freaking mined it. That happened with Caspa. That happened with Alephium and all these other ASIC miners that came out. And I'm not saying it's the coin that's doing it, it's the businesses that are doing it. Like the most profitable Caspa miner is only making not even $9 a day at 10 cents a kilowatt hour, and that's the KS7. Caspa miners have been out for a couple of years now. I used to have an OG KS0. It was making 25 bucks a day. It tanked quick when the bigger ASIC miners start coming out. But as you can see, this is just filled with SHA-256. There's lots of Scrypt in there as well, and you're also going to be seeing some ET hash that pops up. They're still making money. Not a lot compared to, some newer Bitcoin ASICs and Litecoin ASICs, but, if ETC or Ethereum Classic goes up in value, this can be profitable. But these, I'm never going to be profitable again with a freaking KS0. Any KS0 model is a piece of junk. It's just a paperweight. It looks good, like, if I keep this, I might as well make it a display. I'm not going to use it, I'll just have it on a display like a shelf. This freaking Gold Shell Byte, it doesn't matter how many different algorithm cards they release for it, it's just a piece of junk. It sits on your desk, makes a really annoying whining noise, and it's honestly a waste of money. I just bought it because I thought it was really cool, but after owning it for a while, it's a pain in the ass to set up, and it's just kind of annoying. And it releases a god-awful amount of heat, and these things are very unstable because they're such close quarters. There's not good ventilation. So, you know, these newer ASICs coming out are just junk. And then you got projects like, you know, there's that Dymo back there. They're charging a fee just to use their service. It's just like, well, that kind of defeats the freaking purpose of, you know, crypto. You don't, you know, the fees should be charged when you're making a transaction, not when you're doing the thing that helps secure the network. But whatever, I'm done using the Dymo. I'm done using these. You know, they're more just a gimmick in my opinion. Like, you know, $400 and you get this beginner thing. Just like if you want to begin crypto mining, use a damn GPU. You can get a GPU for $300. Use that. You can mine whatever coin you want. You know, use your CPU. Everyone's got a CPU. You know, some people don't even have GPUs in their computers. Some people just have CPUs that have a built-in integrated GPU. CPU mine. GPU mine. It's not profitable. It's not profitable at all, but it teaches you how to crypto mine. This is just, people are going to buy these and be like, well, it's plug and play. I have no idea how to set it up. So I have to go on a YouTube video and figure out how to do that. And 9 times out of 10, they're just trying to sell you on it. Like, yeah, I'm going to be honest, I can be at fault of that too, because as somebody who's into content creation, you kind of need to make money. You know, this is kind of like a side job, but I kind of kicked that to the curb. Yeah, it's nice to have affiliate sales, but now I honestly just don't care because I don't foresee myself ever retiring on YouTube. I can see myself retiring in crypto down the road if I make smart decisions and stop buying shit like this and buy more profitable ASICs that I know are going to be very high quality. You know, Gold Shell is very bad at high quality. They release quality that's on par of typical like Chinese manufacturing. Ice River, I can give Ice River some credit. Their KS0 line is pretty solid. I like their KS0s, but their other miners have issues. Bitmain, they may be the biggest, but they have a lot of problems. Canaan, I like Canaan products. This freaking Nano 3S is a beast. And I hear that a lot of their other miners are also. And then you got WhatsMiner. WhatsMiner is also a very decent brand. Bitmain is a scummy company, and everyone knows it. But of course, when you control a market, you become greedy, and you start to lower your standards to make more money. What are you going to do about it? But yeah, so it's kind of just a rant on why I'm kind of out with the new and in with the old, is because a lot of older miners like Jasminer make very solid machines. These things don't break as easily as, you know, a freaking Gold Shell will. You'll buy a Gold Shell and the thing will be broken in a week. What are you going to do about it? Sit there and fight with the warranty team for 5 weeks and then you send it out and you don't get it back for a year, just like Bitmain does? You know, that's basically what you're doing, and then you have to pay more money. It's just like, well, what's the point of a warranty if you have to pay for it? You know? Bitmain. But yeah, so that's pretty much my TED Talk. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.